Good morning, world changers. It is day 93 of the 100 Days of Self-Discovery Challenge. Only 7 more days of this challenge. So this week is very much, rounding up what we've learned, really sealing it. It's essentially a week of effective evaluation. It's bringing it all together, really focusing in what you've learned, what you're going to do with it, and how you're going to implement it into your life. So that's what today's question is. The question is, what are the 3 most important things you've learnt about yourself? So again, what are the 3 most important things you have learnt about yourself during this self-discovery challenge? So this requires obviously to go back through your notes, through your journal, really start to look for the patterns, because there will be patterns. The same things. This is an exercise with worry. It's a good exercise to do with worry. When you feel worried about something, just write it down and really kind of unpick what the things are behind that worry. It's often always fear, fear I won't meet my deadline, fear of what people will think of me, fear that I'm not good enough. Tends to be, there's a usual kind of catalogue of things that we're all scared of. But the thing is, with doing that practice and doing the self-discovery challenge, you'll see the same thing. When you do these, keep writing it down and unpicking the root cause, you start to see these patterns. And suddenly it's like a light bulb moment going off. Oh my God, because we mask things. We build stories around, things that happen to us and challenges and obstacles and why things are not working. We build stories around them, and we don't look at the root cause of actually what the fundamental reason is, that why it's not working out, why we're stuck, that kind of thing. And when we start really having an honest appraisal, start writing it, getting it out in our heads, because we can have these stories going around in our heads, but something happens when you transform it onto paper. The truth starts coming out, and you start to see these patterns emerging. So it is essential that you look back over your 100 days or 93 days. If you've not done all 93 days, that's okay. If you've only done 10 days, you've done 20, whatever you've done, you will still start to see patterns emerging. So reflect on what you have done. So once you've identified your 3 most important learnings, think about how this new discovery is going to help you. What does it mean for you and your future? What are you going to do with it? How can you implement it in your life? What requires to change as a result of knowing this? Or what do you need to improve on? What do you need to enhance on? What support do you need around about you to help you change this if it requires a change? And just think about what this new self-discovery, these 3 things, what that's going to mean for your future going forward. How is it going to change the course of your life now that you know this stuff? However, there is one thing, knowing something, and the second thing is action. Action and application. You have to do something, because I've said this in the videos before, it is even more soul destroying to know what you're doing wrong, or wrong's not the right word, but to know something that isn't serving you and then to do nothing about it, because it will eat away at you. It's because you become aware of it and you're just like, why am I doing this? This isn't serving me, and it nips. However, that is where the challenge of change comes in, because we have to go through this process of stepping out of our comfort zone. And I've said this about the limbic brain. The limbic brain likes to feel safe. Limbic brain, we have 3 brains, and the limbic brain is the smallest part of our brain, the oldest part of our brain. However, it is the most powerful if we don't manage it, and it will hijack us, and it's all about survival. It just wants to feel safe and secure. It wants to enjoy life and have fun, and anytime we step out of our comfort zone to try and make a change, the fear kicks in. The limbic brain goes, oh my God, I don't know this new situation. Oh my God, we might die if we do that, and or what will people think of us? And it starts freaking out, and your internal dialogue, until the point where you've convinced yourself the pain of where you're at, the security. Okay, it might be painful, but it's secure. You know how it works. You know what to expect. But going forward into trying to make a new change, you don't know what the outcome of that is going to be, and you feel insecure, you feel unsafe, you're just freaking out because it's all unknown. You're having to forge a new path, and it's all completely unknown to you. So what I would say, if you are trying to make a change, I'm obviously a huge advocate of getting support. Tell somebody that is going to support and encourage you the whole way. Get, whether it's a life coach, a counselor, whoever the support, get a role model around you. And, somebody that is going to keep you strong when you have your moments of doubt and weakness and you want to retreat. And just remember that when you have these emotions, you're just being hijacked, and it is your limbic brain doing what it does best and trying to keep you safe. But validate those emotions. Talk to your limbic brain. I know it sounds bonkers, but it's like reassuring a little child and just saying, you are loved, you are safe, and you are secure, and you belong. This is okay. We're trying something new, but I know it's going to work out, and we just have to, I know it's a little bit uncomfortable right now, but we'll be okay forging forward. So that is today's check-in. I look forward to your reflections. As always, you can post them in the comments below. You can join our personal development group, or if you want to go really further and deeper, obviously this is just me sharing my own reflections for the last 100 days and asking these thought-provoking questions, but we are launching our online Change Your World Everyday coaching program, which will be starting on the 1st of May. You can sign up now, and that is going to be including all the Change Your World speakers that we've had on the Change Your World stage, on the conferences that we've had, plus a whole wealth of inspirational speakers, health and wellbeing professionals, authors and specialists in their field, and they're going to be doing different subjects each week. We will be starting from foundations of creating a personal development practice. So it'll be all the tools and techniques that you need to get started, to get your foundation strong, and we will build on that, and it will be all about developing the mind, body and soul, because we often spend a lot of time developing, we have 3 areas in our life, sort of health, work, career, and then our mind. And we, focus on our health, and we focus on our careers, and we often neglect the mind. But if we get the mind right, then everything else starts to fall in place. So that's going to be the focus for the Change Your World Everyday coaching program, getting the mind right so that you're creating solid foundations to build your house of health and happiness and create the future that you really want to live. So details are in this post if you want more information on signing up to that. But that is something that you can obviously do going forward to keep your self-discovery challenge going, and your personal development practice that you have hopefully it's becoming consistent, and you're starting to see the benefits of it. So love to you all, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye.